Ever wondered if the past could reach out and touch you? I mean, literally. Picture this: an innocent-looking 18th century antique table that holds a spine-chilling secret. A secret that unleashes paranormal experiences on its unsuspecting owners. Today, we're delving into the eerie tale of the haunted antique table that will send shivers down your spine. Our story begins in a quaint little antique shop nestled in the heart of a historic town. A dusty room filled with relics of the past, each holding a story of its own. But there was one piece that stood out: an exquisite hand-carved wooden table from the 1700s. It was beautiful and, to the naked eye, harmless. Little did anyone know it was harboring something beyond our comprehension. The table's intricate design and craftsmanship fascinated anyone who laid eyes on it. It seemed like a relic from a bygone era, a piece of history waiting to be cherished once again. The antique dealer who acquired it couldn't resist its allure. He placed it prominently in his shop's window, hoping to catch the eye of a collector or a history enthusiast. Little did he know, this table was bound to be more than just an exhibit piece. The table found its way into the home of the Walden family, who saw it as a charming addition to their dining room. It was a conversation starter at dinner parties, a center of attention in their cozy home. But as the days turned into nights, strange occurrences began. Cutlery moved on its own, chairs slid across the floor, and eerie whispers filled the air. The Waldens couldn't explain it, but they knew something was terribly wrong. Sleepless nights became the norm as the family grappled with inexplicable phenomena. Items vanished, only to reappear in bizarre places. Lights flickered in response to unspoken questions. The air grew heavy with an unseen presence that sent shivers down their spines. They called in paranormal investigators who, armed with their gadgets, ventured into the Walden family's home. What they uncovered sent chills down their spines. The table seemed to be a magnet for restless spirits. EVP sessions revealed voices from the past, and cameras captured inexplicable shadows dancing around the table. These investigators had seen their fair share of haunted locations, but this was unlike anything they had ever encountered. To understand this malevolent force, they dug into the table's history. It was rumored to have belonged to a notorious 18th century occultist who used it for dark rituals. Legend had it that he had cursed the table before his demise, binding his tormented spirit to it. This revelation sent shivers down the investigators' spines. They were dealing with a force beyond their comprehension. The occultist's dark past was a puzzle piece that fit perfectly with the eerie occurrences surrounding the table. It was as though his malevolent energy had seeped into the very wood, and the table itself had become a portal to another realm. His malevolent spirit seemed determined to torment anyone who dared to possess it. Desperate to be free of this sinister entity, the family made the painful decision to part with the table. It found its way back to the antique shop, waiting for its next unsuspecting victim. The antique dealer, now aware of its malevolent history, was reluctant to sell it, but curiosity often trumps caution. And so, the cursed table bided its time, waiting for another family to fall under its sinister spell. Months passed, and the cursed antique table remained in the shop, a dark spectre among the shop's otherwise serene collection. It had garnered a reputation in the antique community as the malevolent relic. People came from far and wide to see it, though few dared to touch it. One day, a curious historian named Dr. Emily Thornton entered the shop. Her fascination with history often led her to the most unusual places, and this eerie table had piqued her curiosity. Dr. Thornton's research led her deep into the annals of the occultist's life. She discovered that the tormented soul attached to the table had once been a respected scholar before descending into the abyss of the supernatural. Driven by her thirst for knowledge, she made a fateful decision to purchase the table, believing she could unravel its mysteries and perhaps even liberate the trapped spirit. Once the table graced Dr. Thornton's study, she began her investigation. She conducted seances, consulted with experts in ancient rituals, and filled her shelves with grimoires from around the world. She was determined to confront the malevolent entity head-on, believing that her expertise could banish the darkness. As days turned into weeks, Dr. Thornton's determination started to wane. The table seemed to grow more malevolent with every passing day. Books flew off the shelves and unsettling whispers filled her sleepless nights. She watched helplessly as her sanity slipped away, realizing that the ancient curse was far beyond her understanding or control. The haunting of this table, now in Dr. Thornton's possession, serves as a chilling reminder of the table's power. Its enigma endures, as does the malevolent spirit bound to it. The cursed antique table has found its way back to the antique shop, now shrouded in legend and dread. It beckons to those who dare to unlock its mysteries, promising a journey into the unknown, but at a perilous cost. So, the next time you're out hunting for antiques, remember this cautionary tale. That beautiful, innocent-looking piece might have a sinister past, waiting to haunt your every moment. And as for Dr. Thornton, her fate remains a haunting mystery, a reminder that some secrets should never be unearthed. Thank you for watching, and until next time, be careful where you buy your antiques.